Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Boy, I've already put in a day's work. It's 11:30 and it's 88 degrees and getting ready to get a little bit of a rain. They said it's going to be a high of 95, but I don't know. But anyway, what I want to talk about is drafting, like into the military. I went to a going away party for a friend of mine. Their son is going to the Air Force, and there was about 50 people there. And out of that 50, there was 3 of us vets, and we were. Let's see, probably out of the 50, there was probably, maybe 10 old like me, and it reminded me, I had a vet tell me he came home and then he went to college, and when he first went to the cafeteria to eat, I looked over there and he says, well, who are those guys? They're just a bunch of guys over there all by themselves. And they were, and then they said, well, those are vets, some Vietnam vets. And then before long, that's the table he was sitting at. And the reason I mention this is I noticed at the party, we had one Army vet, about, maybe 10 years older than me, and from Germany, and he was drafted. And he's 2 years in the Army back in the 50s in Germany. And then my friend and I, we're about the same age, and he was in the Air Force. And then I noticed, from about 3 o'clock to 10 is when the party was, at least when we were there. And the 3 that was weren't in the conversation with people were us 3 vets. And I know these other 2, and so we could talk all the time. So that's why I didn't want to go to a party and hang around with the people that I already know, and we talk anyway. But it made me think. And I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I've always felt more mature than other people. And then, like I say, when I came back from Vietnam, I was 19 years old already and out. I was out of the military, combat veteran, 19 years old, and, all my friends, they weren't friends anymore because, like I say, they were busy chasing the women, and, their priorities are just so. And so that's what, and then, so I've known I've been more mature. Even now, I'm more mature than people. I look at things a whole lot different. And I say, us vets, we do tend, because nobody can relate to us, we kind of stay to ourselves. And but we were so happy that this young man's going to the Air Force. And we told him, you get an opportunity to do something, do it. And the thing is, we remember when we had access to equipment that was millions of dollars. Like I say, aircraft, boats, ships, kind of stuff. And these are things that you cannot get other than when you're in the military, these experiences. And I say, even somebody, what little bit I was in, what little bit I did, I was able to drive a tank, and, multi-million-dollar tank, and here I was being able to drive it. So, you have experiences. And then I've been thinking about, also at the party, hello, Maggie, at the party, I noticed everybody really missed their cell phones. Really missed them. About us vets were the only ones that wasn't that big of a deal. And but it's making me think our younger people are so focused on electronic stuff, cell phones and crap like that, that it really scares me. They don't have skills. They don't have physical skills. Even my friend here, the Air Force radar guy, he can take motors apart. He can still do things. He's got skills. And it scares me that these young people, by the time, they don't even start working until they're in their 20s, and they haven't picked up any type of skills until they start to work. All they got is education and electronic crap. So, and I'm thinking maybe we need to do a mandatory military, and I would say for the men, not so much for the women, even though that might be some kind of something you can do for them. But the males don't know how to be men, and the military definitely, they'll teach you how to be a man if you're being a man. And now I say a lot of the military now, they got so many women in there trying to take men's roles. They've had to bring the what do you call it, the standards down, so then the women can get involved in it, and they shouldn't have to do that. They should just work the hell out of these guys, make them learn personal responsibility, make them do things. And I believe this is something we're going to have to do, because the parents aren't doing a good job of parenting. And the state, and a lot of it I'm not blaming on the parents, because the whole system is set up to break the family apart, so you don't have a mother and father anyway. And then even if you do have one, they're working, so then they're not going to make much of a parent, and no one parent can be both the mother and father. So I would say we might have to do some tough love and get these youngins into the military. Make them think, make them take personal responsibility, get them the hell away from their damn phone, and make them realize they have a life. Because I say it's bad enough. It's bad enough that I've noticed that all the young folk are all city folk. They're none of them. They, as old as I am, I'm doing more stuff than what they do. And they're young. They should be learning. They should be doing things instead of playing with electronic crap. So I would say something different's going to have to happen, or we will lose our nation. It's another thing the military would. One of the things they teach in the military is, like I say, the Constitution, and what it's like to be a true American, and what's expected of you to be a true American. I mean, I bet you many of you don't even know what it's like to be able to be a true American. We've been political correct so long that we can't even ration things out. It is so bad, and things are going to have to be fixed up here before long. One way or the other, it's going to have to get corrected. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.